Hi, I'm Chili Bin, and this is Raiden. We met on day 2 of our Appalachian Trail through hike and ended up hiking the whole thing together. Now we're in New Zealand. We just got married and we're off to explore the country together, hiking and tramping using mostly gear I made for us. Subscribe to come along with us as we explore the great outdoors. Hi guys, Chili Bin here. Today, Raiden and I have spent most of the morning driving and we're just at the Seddonville end of the old Ghost Road, ready to go on a 4-day trip. It's our 1-year anniversary. So a year ago, we got married and we headed off around Mount Ruapehu on the Tongariro Northern Circuit and around the mountain tracks. This week, it's quite different. We were originally planning on doing St. James Walkway, but we fluffed around deciding whether the weather was going to be good or not. Too long, and there wasn't any spaces for car relocation left, so we popped over to the Old Ghost Road instead. The Old Ghost Road is a private walk set up very similar to a Great Walk, and it's for mountain bikers and walkers, so I expect we'll see a lot of cyclists in the next few days. But the huts are not fully booked, so that's positive. Shouldn't be too crowded for us. Most people do this as a 5-day trip, but that's a bit slow for us, so we decided we wanted to do a 4-day. However, doing that in the logical way would mean that we'd miss out on what is potentially the coolest hut on the track. And so we are doing a 30-kilometer day for our last day, which is pretty far. Instead we could have had a couple of 25k days, but instead we've got a really short day and a really long day. So it's just the way it works out. So many of these little waterfalls across the trail. That one actually got me a little bit wet. There's quite a few spots along this track with this wire fence in place to stop the mountain bikers falling to their deaths if they want to go off the cliff. We just crossed this bridge over Specimen Creek, and I was saying, oh, the hut must be close, it's on Specimen Point, and there it is up there. So then another 5 minutes or so and we'll be at the hut. So it's been a pretty good day today. It is just after 3 p.m, so it's taken us a little under 4 hours to walk 18 kilometers. Probably will be about 4 hours by the time we get to the hut. So that's some pretty quick walking, especially seeing as we're not out here doing it all the time anymore. Really happy with that. Really interested to see what the hut's like. I don't even remember how big it is, but it's just up on the hill here, so a short climb and we'll be there. Good morning. It's about 8:15 and we're just leaving Specimen Point Hut, heading to Stern Valley. Today we've got a 25k walk, but we met some people at the hut last night who said it's a really nice walk and that Stern Valley was their favourite hut, so I'm looking forward to that. There's also a couple of dock huts along the way that we can stop and check out maybe. I think one of them's pretty easy to get to and the other one not so much. There was quite a lot of sandflies around the hut this morning, and in spraying on our insect repellent we realised it was almost empty. So someone very nicely gave us their bottle, seeing as they're heading out today. They're not really much of an issue when you're moving, but when you stop they really start biting. And in just a few minutes this morning I've got 3 or 4 bites, so I prefer not to get too many more today. We have a decent amount of uphill today, most of the way to the hut, and then I think a little bit of a descent just before the hut. So we'll see how that goes. I don't think it'll be too steep because it's made for mountain bikers and they're, you know, the grading for them is pretty good. So 3 kilometers into our day, here's Forks Hut. And there's been a maintenance crew here doing some work on the track. Not sure where the workers are though. It's a really nice little hut. Turn off to Goat Creek Hut. It's down there. You have to cross the river. It was about knee deep yesterday before the rain, but we're not going to head across there. We'll keep going another 14 kilometers until we get to Stern Valley Hut. We just walked uphill for about 8 kilometers. I just reached Solemn Saddle, and now we get to head downhill for about another 6.5 k's, and then we'll be at the hut. bit foggy down there, but you can see the trail scooting across the valley, which is pretty cool. Here we are at Stern Valley Hut. Let's check it out. Oh, there are definitely some other people here. A whole bunch of raincoats hanging up and the fire's going.